Hello, just to let you know, the Warriors podcast is now on Patreon. If you would like to join the gang, do so. We have lots of different tiers, which you get lots of different things, don't they, Barry?
You do. If you join at one of the lower tiers, you might get something like a signed card through the post. If you go through one of the higher tiers, you'll get cups, stress balls, priority entrance into live shows, things like that. But most importantly to you, you get an extra episode a week. You get an extra half an hour of this nonsense every Friday. But you also get video specials. We are taking all the money that we make through Patreon and we are investing it in more production to grow the podcast. So we'll be doing video stuff, won't we, Hayley?
Yeah, we recorded a special a few weeks ago at the Frog and Bucket. I set Barry a challenge. That was all filmed. We had a real fun day and I cannot wait for you lot to see it. That'll be exclusive on Patreon in the next couple of weeks, so get yourself signed up.
Patreon.com/The Warriors.
Warning. The following podcast contains two highly strung people talking about their anxieties, fears, and worries. If you find any of the content offensive, then we are genuinely really sorry. We won't do it again, honest. Sorry.
Hello and welcome to the Warriors podcast, your weekly dose of worrying and fretting with me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
Hello.
That was very deep.
Because I was looking down at my levels.
Well, I thought you were going to say looking down at something else then, and then I was like, I don't need to know.
How you doing?
I'm all right, mate. How are you? Are you still wearing the Roy bands?
I'm sat here wearing my Roy bands, looking like the shittest vampire the Midlands has ever seen. There's no way I'm hanging upside down from anything without doing structural damage.
If you missed last week's episode, by the way, not up to date, Barry is got a problem with light sensitivity at the minute. It's a very long medical problem. We won't go into it again. But
you nearly said boring there, didn't you?
No, I never. I never. That's just what the doctors said. But imagine if you went to the doctors and they were like, boring.
Oh, you again.
But so he's got to wear these glasses basically to take the light off, and he's wearing imitation Ray-Bans called Roy bands. Not a joke.
Yeah. Not prescription things, not things from any sort of specialist. Some things that I bought off a bloke on a beach in Spain 10
What's
years
the
ago.
worst sort of blag thing you've ever bought? Do you remember like when you used to go to the market and they have like Calvin Kleins? And like, what's the worst one you've ever seen?
I mean,
I tell you what's bad for it. Like Aldi and Lidl. I remember Aldi's Philadelphia, and that was just called Manhattan. Like, how do they get away with it?
they're a bit blatant, but they know what they're doing, so I sort of respect that. Whereas the ones who are just trying to pass it off, big shout out to the Hike Socks Company,
Hike's not too bad.
Yeah, I've definitely got a few pairs of Hikes knocking about.
I bet your whole wardrobe is just full of Lacoste like rip-offs, like Le Boss.
Slapping on some Benny Hill figure.
We're two demics at the minute. Barry's got this problem with light sensitivity and a leaky head. And, not that head, by the way, his brain. And... Well, it sounds gross, doesn't it? Leaky head.
You're such a prude, but you're the first to think these things. I would never have thought that.
And I've had the flu. Now, you were joking last week. You were like, oh, I've got a little sniffle, have you? I've been so poorly. I had to pull all my work for the weekend. I was absolutely gutted because I was gigging with some of my favourite people. And I couldn't work. I felt like my skin was on fire. It was awful.
Yeah.
But I'm feeling slightly better now.
I know when Hayley is poorly, dear listener, because
I tell you.
Yeah, she'll tell you, but also, it's properly poor if she pulls a gig, because Hayley will be doing a gig for 30 quid when the nuclear bombs start dropping, right? She will still find a way to Bobby's Chuckle Hut, right? In Devon. Right.
Hey, I don't travel
just
that
don't
far.
let them down.
I do. I feel bad letting people down. That's the thing. But honestly, that's how bad it was. I thought I'm going to go because I'd done a COVID test. It wasn't that. I literally felt like the skin was ripping off my back, and I'm like, I'm going to go. I'm getting in the car. I was like, no, lie down, Hayley. So thank you for your well wishes, though, Barry. Oh no, you didn't. You didn't send any. So
No. I was just busy sorting cover for you.
Barry very kindly helped me find a replacement for one of the gigs that I was doing. But should we crack on with our worries of the week?
Yeah, let's crack on. It's just fucking little, absolutely no need for that dig. Thank you for your well wishes, Barry.
Have you finished? Can you hear that?
What?
That dripping noise.
I'll get fucked. Right, worries of the week. What's stressing you, Hayley? What's on your mind? What's fretting you?
Right. This is a genuine serious problem now. Oh, no. I grind my teeth in my sleep sometimes. And I went to the dentist years ago and he gave me a mouth guard. And I kept spitting the mouth guard out in my sleep, right? So I just find it on the floor in various different places. Anyway, I've lost it. Stop grinding my teeth, didn't I? So I feel better. Now all my teeth are getting chipped again because I must be grinding them bad because maybe it's stress or I don't know what. I don't know what it is that's sort of been new in my life in the past, I'd say 5 months, but something is causing stress. How long have we done this? Something's causing stress. So I'm grinding my teeth again and it's chipping. I'm chipping my teeth because I'm grinding them that hard. So I can't afford to get another mouth guard from the dentist because they're a couple of £100, you know. So I ordered this mouth guard online from Amazon.
Sports Direct. One of the ones where you've got to put it in a cup of boiling water.
Next week I'm fighting Ricky Hatton. It's too big. It's one of those ones you have to put in boiling water yet, and it's meant to melt in mouth. But it's too big. I put it in and my mouth comes out. I look like Jar Jar Binks. It's awful.
Can you send a photo?
No, I cannot.
Go on.
Put it on the Patreon. Anyway, but I can't breathe in it. I can't sleep. And do you know when you put a mouth guard in? So I was like, why does it create so much saliva in your mouth? Do you know why it is?
Go on.
Well, I Googled this because I couldn't sleep, so I'm looking at my phone because I've got this bloody mouth guard in. Because a foreign like object in your mouth, it thinks it's food, so it tries to washes it away, so it creates loads more saliva. So I've got.
It's taking every bit of
my
soul, Hayley.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it. I used to have a joke about my mouth guard.
Go
Do you
on.
want to hear it?
Go on.
And when I put it, I didn't want my boyfriend to see it. So I got into bed, I didn't realise he was still awake, and then he looked at me and he was like, how rough do you think this sex is going to be?
That's really good.
Yeah, I might bring it back.
That's really good. Do you know what? I wish that I could, I just wish I could grind my teeth. Just whenever I do it, my teeth just turn to dust now after I've been using those strips for the last 12 months that you told me about from America.
He's talking about whitening strips, by the way.
That can power a fucking Tesla. I didn't realise how fucking dangerous these things were.
If you see Barry's just got stumps for teeth now. Do you know
really,
when they
really
go,
white stumps though?
When they go Turkey, they file your teeth down to like those shards.
I know.
Don't you worry like these? Like, no disrespect or anything, but if you've had your teeth done, they look amazing, right? But don't you worry like how long do they last?
They do wear down. You do have to get them replaced, but what's concerned me, and I thought about this, is in the future, right, when, you know, the human race has died out, right, and some distant alien life form comes and lands and they start picking through the rubble of Earth, right, they're going to find our skeletons and go, this is really strange. There seems to be like a different sort of race around the Liverpool area where they're...
Why are you saying Liverpool? Because, do you know what? At least people in Liverpool make an effort. Have a look at yourselves, Nottingham. By the way, tickets are still on sale for me Nottingham show.
Sorry. Apologies, Liverpool. I'm not having a go at you. I'm just winding her up.
Have a look at your own area. Have a look.
Across.
They don't do fast food place because all they can serve is soup near you.
You'll be all right then with your mouth guard, won't you?
Anyway, don't get me started.
Sorry.
What was we talking about? Teeth. Oh, do you know what I think though? Like, can they still identify bodies from the dental records if everyone's teeth are the same though?
Well, the dental records will have to be... I mean, the dental records will look like a drawing of a fucking Toblerone.
Is that a thing though? Like, because obviously all the teeth are immaculate if you have them done properly. So then,
I guess your dental records will have to be based on your new teeth.
Yeah, but what if like 7 people all have the same 7? You know.
You mean like if a plane from Turkey to the UK gets shot down and they try to and all the bodies of all we don't know who they are, la. They've all got spiky teeth.
No, but when they've got the proper ones on, I'm saying. Do you know when they've got the replacement teeth on?
I suppose they'll just
Is it like, do you know, like...
Is there a one-size-fits-all? Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm thinking. You know, like you have your Roy bands and... I mean, mind you, that's a really bad example because no one else has bought them. But, like, do you know, like you have a T-shirt, say, and everyone's got the same T-shirt. Are the teeth the same? Are they like a brand? So do you know, like the wigs, they'll have like, oh, this is the... I don't know. The
Smithies.
Denise... I was going to say the Denise wig. There's no wig called the Denise, is there?
It is. It's a big bubble perm.
Are the teeth the same?
I don't know. I guess they're all... Because they've got to be manufactured, so...
That's what I mean.
Get in touch, right? If you're one of the people who's had these teeth put in, by the way, and can I just say, just to be clear, I think they look amazing, and if I could afford it, damn right. If you've had them done, can you let us know? Like, are they off the peg or not? Like, no pun intended.
I don't think they do that. I don't think they're like glasses, like Specsavers, and they're all on little stands, and they go, "Oh yeah, let me try them in." Like, oh yeah, I like them.
They might be, you know.
These ones are called the Sillers.
Use the Kens, the Ken Dodds.
I don't think it works like that. I think they
Use
do
the
what
gate
fits them
set,
up.
and it's just one tooth.
Do you know what? My friend's partner's a dentist. And he's an aesthetic dentist, as in like he does these veneers, and they look amazing. I might ask them.
Yeah, I've never even thought about this before. I can't believe.
I mean, I've not spoke to her in, I'd say, a year, but I'll drop her a message and ask her husband a question about veneers.
I love this. The Warriors goes CSI. Get in.
Tell me what you're worried about this week.
Oh, God. It's my yearly trip to the mechanics. Now, so I've had my MOT done on my car, right? And finally, after 3 years of advisory notes on the brakes, I've thought I better get them done.
Yeah, you don't ignore the brakes, Barry. Like
But
right, you know, a little chip or something. Like there's certain things you don't ignore in a car, and the brakes is one of them.
But I don't trust any mechanic ever because they've given it an advisory for the last 3 years. So it's like, so what, were you bullshitting in year 1 and year 2? Like, did these need doing? Or were you just after a bit of cash? Right. But I've just thought, you know what? Suck it up. Deal with it. I said, how much is it? Because it gets MOT'd for free at the dealership. I went, how much is it? They told me the price. I went, right.
Did you say, hang on, no, it's fine. I'll just put my feet out to stop like Fred Flintstone. surprised you haven't done that. I'm surprised. Do you know what? I honestly would not be surprised if you said, I've cut a little hole out in the bottom of my car. I'm just going to use my feet.
I mean, I was just quite impressed that they thought that I'd get up enough speed that braking might be required. I was like, normally I just roll to a stop wherever I go.
So how much was it then?
It was an insane price for front brakes and pads. They wanted 360. And,
That's not insane. That's normal.
and 350 for the rear ones as well. Right.
But I think that's standard.
Right. Well, it is not standard for me to have that much money available to me. Right.
By the way, we are on Patreon now. TheWarriors.com.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've spent any spare cash I had on a video of me wearing a fucking mullet wig. Right. That's coming out. That'll be out now if you've not seen. If you've not seen it yet, go join the Patreon and watch a video, which is frankly humiliating. But so they said that, and I was like, that seems really high. So I found this garage not far from here, and literally doing it at like half the price.
Right. Is it... What's the garage called? Is it... has it got... Right. Here's a few questions. Does it have a sign outside the front? Of a legitimate business?
Yeah.
Right. Is that sign written in cardboard with a marker? I can't believe you put your safety at risk just like... I know like we want to save cut corners here and there, but when it's the brakes, that's a big thing.
It's right. In all seriousness, it's a proper garage, and I actually spoke to the dealership and said, I'm going to get these guys to do the work. I need to check it doesn't affect the warranty. And they said, yes, it's fine. And it's actually a chain of garages in the sort of area where I live, and they've been going for a very long time.
And they are a chain of one. But by the way, if you see Barry skidded into a gig near you, just watch out.
Don't be doing any hard braking on the M1 north or south between junction 20 and 30.
Oh God.
No, it's a proper one, but the stress is, because I left it with them, right? So I've got the MOT from the other place. It's got all the things that need
you
doing.
haven't seen the car in 4 weeks. And the garage is shut down.
There's loads of CCTV footage of it going into fucking cash points.
Sorry.
So I've got the thing with all the advisories from the garage, and now I've taken it into this new one, and like was talking to the bloke, went, yeah, do you know how much they wanted up at that one? He was like, oh yeah, they're having your eyes out there, right? And he went, don't worry, we'll give it a check over for you and see if there's anything else that needs done. And I'm like, oh no.
You know what's coming, don't you?
I'm gonna pay the same, but I'm gonna end up. It's just like, it's such a con. I think mechanics are, honestly, they're like a cabal. They're like the Freemasons, right? Where they all know each other. It's secret handshakes, and they're all like, right, look, Dodds is coming in tomorrow, right? Tell me needs new wipers. That's 70 quid, right? You can put that in your pocket, right?
It's basically pimp my ride. And they'll be like, oh yeah, you've saved 400 quid there on the brakes, but you need a new exhaust, a new window. You're going to end up with like Trigger's broom. Like, it's not going to be the same car.
I just don't trust mechanics. Like, if you're listening and you're a mechanic, right? Come on, be honest. How many people have you ripped off in the last 12 months, right? And you can be anonymous. Just send an email in. You can just say, look, my name's X, right? I'm not going to tell you which garage I work for, but I've ripped off 20 people with work.
I think it's
that
a massive. This is a massive generalisation. I don't believe all mechanics are like that. By the way,
Tradespeople in general.
No, because my partner's an electrician and I know does a very fair job. So I think you're being very unfair there.
There we go, listener. Part of the cabal.
Right. I mean, I would charge you more. He does know, you know what?
Exactly.
Yeah, you. I wouldn't do it anyone else because no one else would put up with it. No, to be fair, honestly, he's like so fair. And do you know what? It must be so hard being a mechanic or a tradesperson. The amount of people that ask for favours from you when you're in that business is like, we don't get that much. Like, we get like, oh, can you do a charity gig, or can you do this gig and stuff? They get asked all the time. And doctors, like, have you got any friends who are doctors or nurses?
Yeah, a couple, yeah.
I bet you ask them all the time about your medical problems.
I did once and I got told never to do it again.
It's 4 a.m, Barry. I don't need to see a picture of that.
It's not a million miles away from that, Haley, to be honest with you.
What did you do? What did you do?
I'm not going to go into the details, but I'll say enough for you to know what happened. Something snapped. I rang a friend, got told not to do that again.
I can't believe you did that. Like,
Right, we've said enough. How have we gone from me getting annoyed at mechanics to talking about snapping a banjo?
Slag. Why wouldn't you just go the Asper? Why would you ring your mate?
Because, believe it or not, you panic in these situations.
Oh, God. Ding, 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 ding. Hey. That's gross me out. Because I was basically, you were slagging off like tradespeople, and I'm saying they put up with a lot, as do nurses and doctors. I've got a friend who's a nurse. I'm always messaging her. Just a quick question. Like it's constant for them. Like, especially if you're like a spark or a plumber, or there's always people who need stuff doing. They want it done for like nothing or cheap. Do you know what I mean? So give them a break is what I'm saying. Should we do some other people's problems?
If you're a mechanic, let us know what your body count is.
And if you're that friend of Barry's, I hope you're all right. We'll do a whip round for the therapy.
He's not listening to this.
They're no longer in the medical industry. It's too much.
They genuinely aren't. He's currently sat on top of a big blue board answering questions. Right, let's do listeners' worries.
And you wonder why there's rumours.
It's time for your worries. BJ will make them worse.
So it's that part of the show where you send us your worries and we make them much, much worse. If you have a worry you'd like to send us and you're on a Patreon, just drop us a message. You take priority. Otherwise, email us, thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or drop us a little message on Twitter or Instagram and get involved with the show. Hello to Matt, who emailed us, who said, thanks as always for brightening up Mondays and Fridays. That's because if you're a Patreon listener, you get a little sneaky episode on a Friday for free. A current worry I have is about joining the wrong gym. I don't want to join the popular gym in my village as I don't want to see people I know, but the other gym here looks entirely unwelcoming whenever I drive past, and I don't want to join and get stuck in a membership due to the sheer social anxiety of quitting. So it's been almost a decade since I've been to a gym, so I'm probably just making excuses. As two examples, it's a bit sarcastic, this next sentence, Barry. As two examples of peak physical fitness, hoping you can set me right or push me deeper into a spiral.
Cheeky bastard. Right, okay. Are you having that, Haley? You standing for that? You having that?
Do you know what, though? I don't see any irony in that, because I am in peak physical fit. Do you know what? I've just got a new set of scales, right? Because I'm starting this fitness plan.
Yeah.
And it tells you your metabolic age.
What do you stand on? It says one at a time.
That's not funny. You don't have to go to the vets to get weighed. Have you finished?
You did that.
Anyway.
The vets to get weighed.
And those big scales that the dogs have to stand on.
When they walk a cow on it.
Anyway. I'm not telling you now.
No, I want to. Sorry, I'm listening. Tell me about your scale.
So everything else is all right there. My BMI is slightly high, but everything else I'm like, in the right bracket for. But then my metabolic age, it's guessed 2 years older than what I am, and I'm absolutely fucking raging. I nearly smashed the scales in.
What's your metabolic age?
I don't know. What is it? I don't know, but it's guessed it wrong.
Your metabolic system, that's how quickly you break down food.
There is a reflection of your state of overall metabolic health and function.
Yeah. That just means how quickly, basically, you're not breaking down food quick enough.
How do I do that? Get a bigger knife and fork?
I think that the trick apparently is to masticate more, because it makes it easier for you to digest.
How does it know from the scales though? How can it tell I'm not breaking down my food properly?
Did you buy these on Wish?
No, these are like proper good ones, like from a sports shop.
Right.
Yeah, Sports Direct. No. The old good ones. Anyway, we're going off Matt's problem. Sorry. I apologise, Matt. So what sort of issues? So he doesn't want to join the popular gym because he doesn't want to see people I know. I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. But the other gym looks unwelcoming and he doesn't want to get stuck into a membership.
Give it a go. And if you don't like it, log on to your online banking and cancel the direct debit. You don't even have to get in touch with them. They'll just keep getting bounce backs.
Worry unsolved.
Right. That was easier than what I thought.
You might get some people from the dodgy gym turning up to do your kneecaps.
If it's a dodgy gym, they've got his address.
If it specialises in boxing, then maybe don't do the direct debit trick.
Yeah, if it's a sort of small gym with just a few muscle meatheads.
Yeah.
Don't
the bloke
do that.
who owns it wears a beanie hat, right? Do not fuck him over.
And he's wearing knuckle dusters as you sign your contract. Don't cancel. Do you know what? I would. Even the popular gym, though. Do you know? Because I've started going to the gym. I don't know if I mentioned it every episode at the minute, but since I don't like working out in front of people who are like super fit, because you always feel like a scruff next to them. But no one genuinely cares. Like the people who are super fit are just too busy focusing on themselves. And the people who aren't fit are just sort of worried about what everyone else thinks. When no one is thinking about them, you're just thinking about yourself.
Do you know what I think we should do?
What?
I think our next Patreon video special should be Barry and Hayley Get Fit. Where...
Hang on, it's my challenge next. You've done yours. Stop gagging in on mine.
All right, okay. The next challenge should be Get Hayley Fit.
I am fit. I've got a metabolic age 2 years me see.
A metabolic age of 46.
It's not 46. But yeah, why don't we tell you what, Matt, where do you live? You could maybe come to the gym with me. I'm desperate to have someone to go to the gym with me, you know.
I'll come.
No, I don't want it to become a farce. I don't want it. You breaking the machines.
All right. Standing on the treadmill and all springs come out like a cartoon.
Have you seen that clip? I was seeing it on Twitter the other day. And it was like someone in the gym and he's on a treadmill and he takes his jumper off, right, as he's walking. But because the jumper's over his head, he flies backwards and hits another man and he falls off his treadmill. And I thought that's something you'll do.
I've never been on a treadmill. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
You alright with that?
You said it.
I think that's your fourth fat gag in a row.
You've been really snappy and vile today, this episode. And when you listen to it back, I hope there's gonna be a few apologies coming my way.
No, just cut out all the bits where I've been a cunt. Mate, you look like an absolute arsehole. Fat shaming me.
Matt, just join the gym, I think, Matt. Go the trendy gym. Go the popular gym. No one cares.
Or go running in the woods. Just do that for a bit until you get to a point where you feel confident in the proper gym, or run at night.
Why the woods? Why didn't you just say go running? Go running in the woods like he's the American werewolf of London. Why didn't you just say go for a jog?
Because there's no one in the woods.
I hope not.
There's no one there to judge it. And frankly, if they're in the woods on their own, they're up to no good. Do you know what? The woods is probably full of people just running.
Yeah, away from predators. And also, I've watched horror films. You can't run in the woods without falling over a twig. They always fall, don't they, when they run in the woods?
Yeah, this is a very good point. Don't take this advice if you are trying to escape the evil dead. Otherwise, just go for a run somewhere quiet.
I went to watch the new Scream film the other night.
Oh, why?
I know. Do you know what? It was even worse than what I thought it was going to be.
Really? Scary?
Courtney Cox.
Oh, no, she's not back, is she?
Yeah.
Isn't she like 90 or something now?
Do you know what, though? She's had a lot of work done. And do you know what? I don't judge anyone who has work done, because I can't imagine the level of pressure they're under in Hollywood to sort of look good. Because, I mean, I only have Vicky Hogarth taking pictures of me and I'm feeling the pressure. But she's had a lot of work done.
Really?
Yeah.
She was in the He-Man film as a fully grown adult woman.
She was.
That should carbon date her a little bit.
Anyway, have you got any worries of any of our listeners?
Yeah, I've got one here. Andy Johnson. Thanks for the postcard gone. Pride of place in the dining room. Take that down at Christmas, Andy.
The dining room bin.
As a child, I would panic at the end of the holidays or breaks about returning to school, as I was convinced I'd forgotten how to read and write. Do you know what? He's actually wrote how to read and wrote. I think you've done a little bit of a joke there, Andy. This would lead to me crying uncontrollably and feeling the need to practice loads before term started. Now, as a teacher, I still have the same panic about whether or not I can remember how to teach. Did you, or do you have any fears as a comic or as a child that you'd forgotten how to do something so basic when going back to it? Yeah, I have a week away from gigging and I get the fear.
Yeah, I do. And it's like when you compare a lot, I feel like I can't do sets. I feel like I don't remember me jokes.
Same. Yeah.
I remember that fear in school though, like you can't write. You're like, I can't write, and you come back and your hands. Yeah, I think. I don't know if it's a genuine worry though, because a lot of it is what my friend always used to go on about. Because when I was doing like tour shows, and it'd be ages, it'd be like a big gap in between the next one. And she'd be like, well, you have a muscle memory that you don't realise you have. Well, maybe muscle's the wrong word for you. You have you have like a memory that, what's another word for muscle? Like a memory foam. So it's all there, and you don't realise it's there until you start using it, and then it all comes back to you really quickly.
Now, what was your first gig back like after the pandemic? Do you remember it?
Well, I did a few of those Zoom ones.
Of course you did. Done on your own with a cameraman, of course you did.
Cameraman? You joking? What? Just put the camera on my laptop? I did do those ones actually where there was just a cameraman. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I can't remember, to be honest with you. Can you remember yours?
Yes. It was
it bad?
The loft in Matlock. It was rusty. It was really cranky. I'd forgotten. It took some. It took some getting used to, but yeah, that first one back, it really did grind the gears.
That's just what the audience said. It's taking some getting used to. Yeah, it's I think a breakaway from. So is he a school teacher?
He is, yeah.
And he's worried that he won't be able to teach when he goes back in after the holidays.
Yeah. You see, I sort of understand this anxiety, and when I read this, it gave me the anxiety of my childhood, really. This goes back through all my childhood.
Oh, God, Barry, we're about to wrap up in a minute. I don't know if we've got time for this.
The Sunday night fear of going back to school. Did you get this?
No.
Well, I would sort of have it triggered by certain television theme tunes.
Heartbeat.
Yeah. Oh, yes, yes. Oh, God. Do you know what? Oh, you said that. My stomach went. Yeah, Heartbeat. Going even younger than that, the theme to Howard's Way. No, no, no.
I don't remember that.
It was just a yacht. Last of the Summer Wine. Just 3 blokes going down the hill in a bath. Fills me with dread.
I mean, that fills me with dread for different reasons. I used to work in schools. I tell you what they had me doing once, right? Now, I'm really bad. I think I've got that dyscalculia. So basically, when I look at numbers, they all float around my head like a meme, right?
Right, okay.
So I'm terrible with maths. Like, English I was great and, like, everything. But, like, maths, just awful. Can't do it. Cannot do it. And I was working supply, doing, like, TA work and stuff in schools. And they do this thing, I don't know if they still do it, called cover supervision. Have you heard of this?
No.
So they sent me into a mainstream school as a supply teacher. And so when you do cover supervision, you're not a teacher. You basically just have to sit there and hand them out the work.
Right.
And so you know how hard it is to be a supply teacher. So I was sent into a maths lesson. And they give me all the sheets just to hand out. You just have to hand them out, just control the lesson. And they're all asking me maths questions. I don't bloody know. Then they all wanted to go to the toilet, didn't they? All 50 of them at the same time.
That's when they realise that starts when they realise you've got no authority. That's
Well,
when the toilet thing starts.
When they're asking me maths questions and I'm counting on my fingers and then pulling my socks off to count on my toes.
But you see, I'm the other way. I've got English and stuff like that, and words and grammar. My brain can't deal with it. It's like you say, it just looks like a jumble. But maths, I'm good at. I can deal with numbers.
Okay then.
It's
so
precise.
the front brakes cost £382.
Exactly. Whereas it is 20% cheaper up the road at Gary's Garage.
Gary's Garage.
I've sort of tried to hide the name there, but they do use a similar bit of alliteration.
What I'm saying is, if I can take a maths lesson for an hour and I don't know anything about maths, then you as a qualified teacher will be fine, whatever lesson it is that you're going back to.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Just wing it. Just wing it. And if it all... You see, I always think teachers wing it anyway. Like the RE teacher, they're not qualified in fucking anything. You know, they're just...
You're offended so many different people this episode.
We've
gone through Scousers, we've gone to tradespeople, and now we're going in for RE teachers.
Our RE teacher, Mrs. Loy, she was the most destructible woman on the planet.
I think she turned to religion after teaching your class.
Oh, Andy, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just blag it. There we go. Just blag it.
Worry unsolved.
There we go then. I think we've sorted plenty of problems.
Plenty of problems.
I think we've solved plenty of problems talking about grammar in English.
You turned into the Sylvester Cat from Looney Tunes. Listen, we are here every Mondays and every Fridays if you're a Patreon member. If you want to join the Patreon, subscribe now. If you can't afford it, just keep spreading the word, telling people you enjoy the podcast. Tag us in when you recommend us. We love to see it.
Yeah. Especially on a Monday when it comes out. Like, have a look on Twitter and Insta and hammer it, because it's pretty much the only way that we can get Apple to acknowledge that we exist is if we have a big spike on a Monday. So if you can get on board, that would make us, well, it makes specifically Hayley incredibly happy.
It's like being a child of Boris Johnson, like us trying to get attention from Apple. Like, but yeah, Get involved. Thank you for everyone who's emailed us in. Thank you for all your support, and we shall see you next week.
Diamonds, all of you. Much love.
You have been listening to the Warriors podcast, hosted by me, Hayley Ellis, and him, Barry Dodds.
All artwork by John Cooper and Matthew Reed. All editing and audio by Hayley and Barry, with additional sound production by Grinters.
If you'd like to get in touch, then send us an email to thewarriorspodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on Twitter @thewarriorspod.
Thanks for listening.